We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign of what's going to happen to these other workers moving forward.
We certainly want to see banks succeed in this new world order. We certainly want to see banks succeed in this new world order.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, you know I come with that video just to make you think. You know I constantly speak about the fourth industrial revolution. And basically when we look at the fourth industrial revolution, we have to look at Asia. I spoke about the Belt and Road in China, how China is going to lead. But then we also have Japan, which is creating Society 5.0, where they're going to be interlocking with all these robots, drones, and you're going to hear this out their own mouth. But the key point, guys, is we have all these American corporations funding this project. So like I said over and over and over again, that Asia is leading us into the fourth industrial revolution and into the new society. They are 10 years ahead of us. And this is all designed. This is all planned. Now, when we look at XRP and Ripple and why it's not being delisted or called a security over there, because like they stated, it is a currency. It is a currency for their new economy. America is being left behind on purpose because America is the last free society. Of course, we're going to push back on certain things. When you're in Japan, Africa, China, these places are considered third world countries. They're considered behind us, but actually they're moving forward behind the curtain. So when we have XLM, XRP, that's the reason why their foundations are in Africa and Asia. Because just imagine when they start airdropping this money where these people can get free money, they're going to come out of poverty into the middle class. And we have America, the Babylon, going from middle class to poverty. But then once you have a foot on your neck into poverty, what are you going to do? You're going to run to your government. And what does the government have? That's right. Universal basic income, programmable money, control. The people in China, they're already in a communist country. They're not going to notice any difference. Only thing they see is more materialistic things that they have in possession. In America, we already have those things. But when they're taken away and we want them back, what is the government's leverage? That's why the C word is so important, because it allows them to move in a little bit of the technology, but then also take the middle class out the picture. But guys, remember what I advised you a long time ago, that Ripple XRP is part of the central banks. It's part of the New World Order's plan. These cryptos are not for you. They're for the robots. Don't forget that. Now, basically, in my Patreon, I received this actual article where actually Sophia, we know who's working on Sophia, Ben Gertzel, over in Asia, Hong Kong. So basically, we're going to start seeing all these jobs being replaced by robots, or humans are going to start interacting with robots. So this society that Japan, the 5.0 society that they're building and almost finished, is going to be coming to the United States. But the fact is, it's all about control. Yes, it's going to have its benefits. When you look at technology, it's always the good and evil side. But in America, I'm going to say this again, we are the last free society. So definitely, guys, educate your friends and family. So therefore, we can get ahead of this, understand the technology. As long as you have the power, you won't fall for the devil's tricks. Remember, I told you that. Crypto Teacher advised you that. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Good afternoon. My name is Murat Sönmez. I'm a member of the Managing Board of the World Economic Forum. Also, the head of the Forum Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution in San Francisco. A year ago in this town, we announced a concept of creating a platform, a place, a dedicated space to accelerate the impact of the Fourth Industrial Revolution, not just for the privileged few who can afford it, but for the rest of the society. It was a concept. It was warmly adopted by a number of businesses, governments, and they said, if you set it up, we will be a part of it. And in the original founding team, Japan was the METI, Minister of Economy and Trade and Industry, was the first government and said, we're in. And in fact, their fellow showed up in San Francisco even before we launched the center. That shows the importance and the attention. We also had Sompo Holdings from insurance sector and said, look, these changes have a huge impact on insurance, and we're in thanks to Sakurada-san, followed by Suntory later on as a founding partner. And our goal at the center is to accelerate the impact to citizens and society by bringing together governments, civil society, businesses, international organizations, experts, to accelerate, to create these governance protocols, accelerate them by implementing pilots. In just 10 months, it sounds better. Should I start again or good to go? Okay, you can replay. Yes. In just 10 months, we have achieved a lot. It was an exciting moment. We established truly a dream team of leaders on blockchain, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, data policy, drones, autonomous vehicles, precision medicine, and the environment, and agile governance. We have today 37 partners, including the founding partners Sompo and Suntory, Microsoft, SAP, Palantir, Turkcell, Kaiser Permanente, and Reliance Holdings. I was really excited when we launched the center and got the attention and the adoption from around the world. Today, I am 10 times, 100 times more excited because with the active participation of the Japanese government and active collaboration with Asia Pacific Institute, we're announcing the opening of our very first sister center in Japan, in Tokyo. I will now invite Minister Tadao Yanase, Vice Minister of METI, for your remarks, Vice Minister.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Murat. Thank you, Murat. I'm very pleased to announce the launch of the World Economic Forum, Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution Japan. The greatest risk of the Japanese economy is the shortage of manpower in the short time and the declining population in the long term. While this is a disadvantage, it can be the biggest advantage in boldly advancing the fourth industrial revolution. Why? Japan is the only place in the world that is able to drastically improve the labor productivity by making use of IoT, AI, big data, without worrying about unemployment problem. Japan is in a superior position as a test bed for making visible the potential demands of a highly aging society and for conducting social experiments to ensure the best outcomes. Everyone in Japan, regardless of age or residence, should be able to go where they want, build the life they want, and maintain connection with the society in spite of physical decline. The World Economic Forum Center for the Fourth Industrial Revolution Japan has three roles, as far as I understand. First is the promotion of the create innovative projects, specifically healthcare, precision medicine, mobility, including autonomous vehicle, mobility as a service, and drones for aging society. Second is to build a network of global industry, academia, government partnerships. Sister institutions located all over the world should become one massive platform. If you go to sister institutions, you will be able to connect with the world's most advanced community. Such a gateway will be built in Japan. Third, it's to overcome the governance gap, which is the gap between advanced technology and regulations, and is a gap among each country's regulations. The Japanese government will introduce a regulatory sandbox system that allows try first on a project-by-project basis. By doing so, we will build test beds for overcoming the world's most advanced challenges and promote rapid implementation of innovative technologies. The Japanese government is committed to realizing Society 5.0, which will lead to resolving the social problems by utilizing fruits of the Fourth Industrial Revolution Center in Japan. Thank you.
We certainly want to see banks succeed in this new world order. We certainly want to see banks succeed in this new world order.